If you're running ads on Meta, you've probably felt it, right? That nagging feeling that the old rules just don't apply anymore. Campaigns that used to be your winners are suddenly just flatlining. Well, I'm here to tell you, you are not going crazy. A massive, totally unannounced update has completely rewritten the playbook for all of us. So today, we're going to dive into what this change is, why it happened, and most importantly, how you can start winning again.
Does this sound a little too familiar? Yeah, this quote from Reddit pretty much sums up the chaos. Advertisers everywhere, good ones, were watching their best campaigns just completely die overnight. And this wasn't just some minor algorithm tweak. No, the entire foundation of how Meta's ad system works fundamentally shifted under our feet.
So let's just say it plainly. The old playbook is dead. Gone. The strategies, the best practices, everything we've relied on for years, they're basically obsolete now. To succeed in this new era, we have to unlearn almost everything we thought we knew about running ads on Meta.
All right, so first, let's just talk about the sheer scale of this upheaval. Because understanding the core mindset shift here is the key. And I mean the key to unlocking everything else that follows. This is the new foundation.
And that brings us to this. This right here is the single most important concept you need to burn into your brain. It is the new golden rule of meta advertising. So let's break down what creative is the new targeting actually means.
For years, our job was to be, it was to be audience architects, right? We'd meticulously stack interests and build lookalikes, trying to find that perfect little sliver of people. Well, now the AI handles all of that. Our job has completely flipped. We've gone from finding the audience to making the ad that empowers the AI to find them for us. Just think about that for a second. Every single piece of your ad, the video you use, the image, the headline you write, it's all a targeting signal. An ad that tells a founder's story, that's going to attract people who care about authenticity. A straight-up product demo is going to find users who are way down the funnel, ready to buy. You're no longer telling the algorithm who to find, you're showing it what your ad is about, and it does the heavy lifting. And this quote from Leadbase just absolutely nails it. This is the business side of that shift. Your advantage isn't about being a wizard in Ads Manager anymore. It's about the quality and especially the diversity of your creative library. That is your new unfair advantage. That's your moat.
So what's the secret engine powering this huge shift? Well, it's a new AI system that Meta built, and it's called Andromeda. Now that we've seen the impact, let's pop the hood and see what's actually driving all of this.
Okay, so in simple terms, Andromeda is like a superpowered brain for ads. Instead of just looking at a few hundred potential ads for a user, it can analyze tens of millions in the blink of an eye. And it's not just matching keywords. It's understanding the meaning, the vibe, the whole concept of your creative to find the absolute perfect person to show it to.
The best analogy, really, is to think of it as the ultimate matchmaker. It's constantly looking at a user's real-time behavior, what they're interested in right now, and then it scans this enormous library of ads to find the perfect creative match to show them at that exact moment. It's all about making a real connection. And guess what? It's working. Meta's own engineers reported an 8% improvement in overall ad quality since they rolled this out. That means the ads people are seeing are more relevant, more engaging, which is a win for everybody, for users and for us, advertisers. And on top of that, they've seen a 6% boost in what they call recall. Now, that's just a fancy way of saying the system is getting much, much better at finding the right ad from that massive pool of options. So the ads are better, and the system is getting way more efficient at delivering them.
So the big takeaway here is that this machine is incredibly good at its job now. Our role is no longer to fight it with super restrictive targeting. It's to feed it a constant stream of high-quality, really diverse creative. If you learn to work with the AI, you are going to see your performance soar.
Okay, so we've covered the what and the why. Now let's get to the most important part, the how. We're going to dive into the new playbook and look at the exact strategies you can start using today to thrive in this new world. The new strategy, really, it's built on 3 simple but super powerful pillars. Number 1, simplify your campaign structure. Number 2, diversify your creative concepts. And number 3, refresh your ads relentlessly. Let's break down each one.
First up, simplify. Seriously, the era of those crazy, complex, multi-layered campaigns is over. Andromeda loves consolidation. So think, one campaign per objective, with CBO turned on.
You load up a single ad set with at least 8 to 15 different diverse creatives. Then, you set your targeting to broad, no more interest stacking, and you let Advantage Plus placements do their thing. You're not the pilot anymore. You're more like the air traffic controller, just guiding the AI with your creative.
Now, what does diversify actually mean? It's not about changing the background color of your ad from blue to green. It's about creating fundamentally different creative ideas. So for example, a coffee brand could run a UGC-style ad showing someone's morning ritual, right alongside an educational video on how to do the perfect pour-over. Each one of those speaks to a different motivation, and that gives the AI so much more to work with.
And this is such a critical point. The algorithm is smart. It knows when you're faking it. If you just swap a headline or change a background color, Andromeda pretty much sees that as the same ad, and you get zero new learning. True diversity, high-impact diversity, comes from totally different themes, different formats, and different emotional tones. That is what gives the AI the rich data it needs to go find new pockets of customers for you.
Now, if you're struggling to come up with all these different ideas, here's a great little tool, the PDA framework. For every single ad you make, just ask yourself these 3 questions. Who is the specific persona I'm talking to? What is their deep underlying desire? And what is their level of awareness about my product or their problem? By just mixing and matching the answers to these, you'll naturally start generating a huge range of really different ad concepts.
And finally, pillar number 3, you have to be fast. The brands that are absolutely crushing it in this Andromeda era are the ones with a well-oiled creative machine. Your goal should be to feed the algorithm fresh, new creative every 1 to 2 weeks. This is not about perfection anymore, it's about momentum. Keep the machine learning, keep the ideas flowing, and you will keep your performance strong.
So, let's zoom out for a second and put this all together. Because Andromeda isn't just some technical update, it is a fundamental, philosophical shift in what it means to market on Meta's platforms.
This is the new reality. This is the bottom line. Our job is no longer to manually hunt for customers in the dark. Instead, our job is to build a creative lighthouse, a powerful beacon of compelling, diverse stories and ads that naturally attracts the right people to us. We provide the light, and the AI guides them safely to shore. And so, I'll leave you with this final thought to chew on. As AI gets better and better at handling the science of advertising, what does it truly mean for us to master the art? The machine can find the audience, for sure, but it's still up to us, the humans, to create the message that actually moves them. And that, right there, is the new frontier of creativity.